How's it going, everyone? This is Rowan from Vanture Customs, and behind me we have a Sprinter 170 custom conversion dually. You got to check this beast out. All right, so let's kick it off with the exterior. This is a Sprinter 170-inch wheelbase, 4x4, 3500 XD dually. It is a beast, and this is one of the last few models that has the V6 4x4 low-high range. It's gonna be the 4-cylinder all-wheel drive from here on forward. As far as the modifications to the exterior that we did is, on top we have a cleanest roof rack, camel roof rack. The Yamaha F45S awning pops out and gives you a nice coverage. The roof rack has a nice roll bar so you don't damage your camera when you're pulling kayaks and gear up there. Underneath the van, we added a double the stock size fuel tank, 47 gallons of fuel, which is a ton. You can go on forever without getting fuel. And we added a S-bar diesel heater to keep you nice and toasty in the ski seasons. Other than that, we have a 30 amp shore power plug and a air conditioner up top, as well as the 175 watt panels up on top, 2 of them, and a max air fan to put it all together and make it a super functional build for all the seasons. And before we jump on in, we cut some big holes and patched them with these factory style windows. They open and have bug screens on all of them, even the back windows. And that just makes it a great package overall. Yeah, great van. So let's jump on in. Ugh. It is quite the jump on this van. Since it's a 4x4, they come factory lifted. Pretty open layout, modern cabin with some new materials that have been added to this build. This sweet little lagoon table, nice and sturdy. 2 seat swivel brackets on both the passenger and driver's seat. Opens up a ton of aerial space. This is a fairly open layout, even though we stuffed everything that you would want in a van that you pretty much could live in. And a ton of storage, like an insane amount of storage, and a crazy electrical system that we'll get to towards the end. Storage box under here gives you a ton of easy accessible storage. You could fit our cameraman in here if you wanted to. As far as the hardware, we have brushed nickel hardware throughout the van. Our cabinets are lightweight finished maple plywood, as well as laminated and edge banded by a hard press machine. So all this stuff is super durable and will last a long time. No handles on the cabinets. This customer chose not to have them, and I like it. There's less space to hit your head or get snagged on. You still have the same amount of storage. It's a nice cleaner look. I really like the decision on this. We might keep doing this forever, I don't know. A lot of new items that were added on to this van, like the marine grade lawn seal flooring. It's a 3-layer flooring system now that keeps it nice and dry underneath the van, as well as keeping everything water resistant and waterproof pretty much, still maintaining the insulation in the floor as well. So we'll move over to the big kitchen galley here. Big because it's 65 inches long and it's a super strong countertop, new countertop as well. Thinscape. We instead laser cut this induction cooktop to give you even more counter space when you need it, and a huge stainless steel sink with a little faucet. You can shower up outside if you really want to, if you don't want to use your shower behind me. And we have our standard controls here for your puck lights, your USB chargers, and your GFI 110 volt outlet, which is powered all by the electrical system underneath your bed in the back. We have no handles on our cabinet as well, but we have a ton of storage. The gray water tank is heated through the lines and the entire tank itself, so you don't freeze anything in the winter or super cold months, as well as the electrical system. Really robust system. It's a high-end electrical. Batteries in the back make it possible to run this van in negative 20-degree weather. These drawers lock in when you push them in and they don't pop out, so you have nice sturdy storage staying in, and you don't have handles to catch your pockets on when you're walking around. We have a huge 110-liter fridge by Dometic. This is one of the biggest fridges I've seen in vans. There's a little freezer in there too to put your ice cream into. And up here we have our control center. pretty similar that we did on ProMaster. This one's a little bit trickier because we don't have as much room to play with. I really didn't want to dip down, so I made it cut straight across so you don't lose any headspace when you're getting out of your van. So that was a big challenge. We made that work pretty great. This has the little custom etched Vanture Customs logo, our Webasto heater, battery monitor, inverter, charger, controller, our sea level tank monitor, and our controls for our gray water tank and our gray water tank heater, as well as a timer for our water tank heater because it's a 110 volt water heater. You don't want that on all the time, so we have it on a timer. And this is a microwave. It's not just a regular microwave, it's a air fryer and microwave, bake, roast, microwave, popcorn, auto heat, whatever you want. This thing has it. It's a pretty beefy one, so we had to give them a beefy electrical system. Like I said, this system can handle a ton. Like, it can run the air conditioner for up to 42 hours, which is unreal. I'm really happy with how the electrical system turned out. This van's just a beast all around. The bed is huge, and next to your bed you have a ton more storage. Again, no handles on the upper cabinets, especially next to your bed. You don't want to get up and maybe knock yourself out on one of the handles, as well as more storage down here. Again, push to open, no handles when you're coming down out of your bed, and even more storage here. And oh, what is this? No storage? No, there's still storage. Not only storage, but it's a step, and it makes it a whole lot easier to get up into your bed. So one of my favorite add-ons in here too. My other favorite add-on is the shower. We went a slightly different route in some of the materials. We've upgraded. You know, we've built over 177 vans now, so we know what materials are lasting, what materials are worth it, what materials are necessary, and we have concluded to come into stainless steel as the shower pan. PVC sheets are another one. We've used it for so long, and it's super durable. You can't destruct it, you can't damage it with the abrasive material or chemicals. You can wipe it with anything. And we dressed it up with a teak wooden floor as a shower pan, and on top of that it has a dry flush toilet, which is a pretty cool, mess-free, easy to clean and dump out toilet. We are in love with these toilets because they're super easy to use, and this one's on battery. You can take it out when you want to. As you see, there's plenty of room to have the toilet this way or this way, or you pop it out just like that, and you have all this space. Have a clothes hanger going across that's on suction cups, and have your nice dress or nice dress suit to go out downtown if that's your style for using your van. I know that it's a pretty big challenge in vans to keep your clothes not wrinkled because you're trying to stuff in areas like that. Back there we have a couple more reading lights and our air conditioner, our RTX 2000 12 volt air conditioner. Pretty much everything in the van is a 12 volt system because it is more efficient that way. And behind me we have our bed that we custom cut to fit to this van. It's a little bit bigger than Queen, and it is very comfortable. We always get a ton of compliments, and I think they're just surprised how comfortable this single layer mattress is, and I am too. One of my favorite mattresses is the one that we get custom shipped and custom cut at our warehouse. Enough of the inside. I'm gonna show you some of the goodies we got in the back of the van. Come check it out. And welcome to the back of the van. And here we have a ton of storage. You know, we love our storage as well as our customers, so we do our best to fight for every quarter of an inch to give you the most that we can. To the left of that, we made a little shower that you can pull out. You don't have to quick connect to it. You just pull it out and you can shower up. Close the door, hang a little curtain to shower up, or you can water your plants. A city inlet, which shows you your water tank that you can light up with this little button right here. It lights up blue as well when it's on. But you can see how much water you have in your 37-gallon water tank of fresh water, which is plenty to shower and use throughout a long three-week vacation or just living full-time out of your van. This is a ton of storage, so you can pack up, do a bike tray, or even just squeeze your extra long bikes inside of your cabinet there. And if you want, you can always hop on inside. There's another big cubby storage for a ton of camping gear, as well as this door, which will be a cabinet that you open. Access to your electrical system. As you see, you have your big 3,000 watt inverter, 60 amp DC to DC charger, big solar controller. And then below that, you have your battery access, as well as your main on and off switch. You can turn off the entire van's battery. You have 1, 2, 3, 280 amp hour batteries. So that does about 840 amp hours, which is more than enough for pretty much anything you want to do. It's a very robust off the grid electrical system. It's enough to power a house. And the best thing is those Dakota lithium batteries you could use in -20 Fahrenheit weather, and they come with an 11-year warranty, so our campers could be happy campers for a long time. All right, that pretty much wraps up our tour. We fit as much as we could into this 22 foot of metal vehicle, and we are very happy with how the Vanture team had tackled this. It's a very robust build and it is a beast. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and Vanture on.